Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. Uh, First thing I want to get out is that I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Between things going on at work and here and the holidays, things are kind of a little crazy. So this is just pretty much about some of the things that are going to be coming up in the future. Probably, I want to say for the next year, because I got a feeling, if my memory serves me correctly, this is probably, this is the last video for 2022, and then the next one will be in 2023. So the first thing I want to say is that I ordered an airbrush from, and I'm just gonna call him Angel. He has a YouTube channel where he shows you different techniques with using an airbrush on painting miniatures and stuff like that. I bought his customized Infinity CR Plus and can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a try and see what it's like compared to some of my other airbrushes, which the closest thing I've ever done is just pretty much put the primer on and the base coat of just like one color. Good example is sitting all the way over there. I think I did a video on it. It was a 3D printed thing from the Marvel What If series where Steve Rogers was in the Iron Man type suit, and it looked almost like the first Iron Man suit from the Iron Man comic book, because I had painted it green where I reduced down a certain color of Vallejos. I want to say it's 71. Yeah, I can't remember the number. I can't even remember the name of the color. I could probably find it somewhere. But I'll post pictures to it on Instagram, and my social media links will be in the description below. But so I got his airbrush and I'm gonna give it a shot, see what it's like. Like I said, maybe even demo me using it for certain things. So I have that coming in. The Scale Color Artist Smooth Acrylic Paints 2 Kickstarter has finally shipped, so I should be getting that soon. I still have to use the original ones, just because, like I said, the way everything is, I just haven't had a lot of time to really play around with it. But I need to play around with it, and in 2023, I'm gonna actually do it. Could make a video on that. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. So, Ravage from the Cybertronic Spree, they had a Kickstarter for a new CD. Got the download of the music. The CD and sticker sheet should be coming in at some point when I'm not exactly sure. And I'm trying to get up to the monitor so I can scroll down and see if there's any other missing ones. Still waiting on the Kolinsky Sable paintbrushes, just like everybody else. And that's been a huge fiasco. Hopefully I will get them soon. Masters of the Universe, the board game from Simon, should be shipping soon. Castle Panic should be shipping soon, so there'll be like some review going over the components, because I got the deluxe edition, which has like everything, and the stuff's like a high quality wood or plastic and stuff like that. So that should be coming in soon. That's all of those. Let me scroll up. Dune War for Arrakis, Simon board game. That just finished not too long ago. So we'll see how long that takes to get done. I've also done some 3D printing, or, some STL files, which I'd really like to get printing again if I can ever keep that stupid thing running. 'Cause I picked up quite a few of those. Still waiting on Blood and Skulls STL files, and I kickstarted 3 new ones: the Wreck Ship STL, Gary's Garage. It's not mine. I don't have a Kickstarter. And Realm of Dreams, Light and Darkness. That's from Noctura Models and somebody else that they've kickstarted. The models look really good and everything, and I do have some of their paints, and I have used some of them. Like, I've used this red a little bit here, this Demon Red of theirs. It's the end paints. And, I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, the paint pot looks like, I can't think of the manufacturer, but it's similar to that. I think it's P3. I think P3 uses similar paint pots like this. And I want to say I put a mixing bead in this. And still pretty liquidy, even though I want to say the paint pot's yeah, I did put a ball bearing in it. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent paint. It's a little thick. You'll have to like thin it out a little bit. But so I've got at least I got their red paints, and I'm gonna use those on a lot. It just depends on what the models look like. Like, I think there's still a couple of more from the picture of the on the Kickstarter. Sorry. So, those ones are recent. They'll probably be ending in so many days, and then after that, I'll get the STL files. But that's pretty much some of the other stuff. I'm thinking about maybe I'm working on trying to upgrade MediaWik from a certain version to a certain version, and I want to see if I can pull that off, and I'll probably do a video on that at some point in time. Plus, I'm trying to see some other stuff. But it's mostly Kickstarters right now. But like I said, I know at least 2 out of the 3 games should be shipping at some point. When I'm not sure. I was really looking forward to the paints because I got the Red Grass Games version 2 wet palettes that I really wanted to try out. But for some dumb reason, they didn't get here. And they're supposed to be coming up with a update soon. Hopefully it'll tell, because I mean, I understand that they're a small game store, and I truly do, but you got to be a little more forthcoming. They replied to one person's comment on it that they've been answering emails, and I'm thinking, I sent you an email a while ago and you never replied back to my email. And that was directly to their email address. It wasn't through Kickstarter or anything of the kind. So, but other than that, yeah, just waiting on a few Kickstarters. At some point I want to work on that to get that printing again. I've had so many issues with it. I don't know, and I just don't have the money to buy it. Because if anything, I'm probably going to buy an Elgu, and if I'm going to buy an Elgu, I may as well go for the Jupiter. That way I get the biggest area to print, because it's bigger than that one. I've had 2 Anycubics, and Anycubics just don't seem, because I can't replace the FEP sheet and get it to the right consistency, because every time half of it sticks to the plate and the other half doesn't. And so I bought a whole new tank, because here's the original vat tank that came with it, and this is one where half sticks to the plate, the other half doesn't, because I don't have the tension right all the way around. And there's a brand new one in there that hasn't even, like I said, it's brand new, and some of the thing stuck to the sheet, or to the plate, and the rest of it stuck to the sheet, and I just haven't had time to clean it out. And I don't know if I'm getting maybe bad resin from them, and that could be possible, or it's maybe I have some setting screwed up or some shit. Who knows? I have to look at the one video. I think it was adjusting the power or something. I mean, I'm willing to try anything, because it's like, I'd like to use what I got, considering I got a bunch of free fans, because their fans started acting up. I had to buy a new screen, because if you get the Mono X, it does not have any kind of glass or anything over the LCD screen, and I had to replace it because some resin got stuck. The screen still works, but I didn't want to ruin the polarizing sheet that was stuck to it. So it's actually in the case that came in with the new one. I got the new one in, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. So, but other than that, those are some of the things that will be coming down the pipe in 2023. Again, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you guys reply or like or even view my content. And I appreciate all 171 subscribers. It'd be kind of nice if we could get it up to 200 before 2023. But hey, if not, I'll see each and every one of you next year. Okay? So, as I always like to say, have a good day, guys, and take care.